So, I have a theory around unboxing TF2 cases, and I think that I've worked out the perfect formula to maximize profit potential. With this theory in mind, I had a dream. I messaged Sparta from manco.store and they were more than happy to provide me with the keys and the case to prove my theory. And it worked. Oh my god! 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 Yo! But what actually is this theory? The unusual odds in every case should be the same, right? Today, we're going to take a look into the science behind unboxing the best possible unusual in Team Fortress 2 and maximizing potential profit if you do get that lucky ticket to hit the unusual. And real quick, whilst you guys watch the unboxing in the background, let me just tell you about manco.store. After all, they did give me the keys for this video. They're literally giving away a Burning Flames team captain, which is one of the best unusuals to ever exist. All you need to do is join the link in the description. It takes 5 seconds of your time. And whilst you're there, you can have a look around. Manco.store is a huge online marketplace for Team Fortress 2 items in which you can buy and sell for cheaper than the Steam market and the in-game TF2 store. They have a multitude of methods of which you can both add and withdraw money to and from your account, and I would genuinely say that it is probably the easiest, most straightforward way to either buy items in Team Fortress 2 or cash them out. If you're interested, the link is down below. Let's get into the video. When a new update is released in Team Fortress 2, a series of new unusual effects are released alongside the new cosmetics. Generally, this results in people opening the new case en masse in hopes to get a flashy new hat with a flashy new effect. But within the trading scene, it's pretty established that this really isn't a wise idea at all. Unboxing in general isn't, but this especially is not a good idea. Let's take a look at the hat out of hell, for example. This hat is a great item to chase. It's blue grade, meaning it's a pretty common hat to unbox. It is all class and very popular amongst both traders and casual players. It looks great. It kind of reminds me of the Rotation Sensation, which is another very popular hat, and it was released in 2021 within the Crimson Cash collection, alongside a series of new effects that would be considered very high tier. Pumpkin Moon is a prime example of this. Resembling the old Halloween effects, it's easy to see why this hat would be extremely desirable, with it also being a very limited effect. I mean, for reference, the Pumpkin Moon Rotation Sensation was priced 8 months ago at 940 keys, just to put into perspective. However, since the hat was released at the same time as the effect, and in the newest case, the Pumpkin Moon hat out of hell was unboxed a whopping 169 times, meaning that regardless of it being all class, limited, god tier Halloween effect on a very desirable hat, it is impossible for the hat to reach a high price due to the supply being so high. The same can be applied to Ominous Stare, Viridescent Peeper and Eyes of the Molten, all of which are great effects on a great hat that simply won't reach the heights because it was unboxed by so many people when that new update came out. The idea is that regardless of how nice a hat and effect is, if they're unboxed en masse, it will be impossible to hold a high value. Even those treasure trove, global clusters unusuals that are being unboxed from the new case on new hats like the Brothers in Blues will simply not be too desirable, as there will be so many of them unboxed over the course of the summer update. So what traders with crippling gambling addictions have theorized is that certain much older cases are better to unbox. You are still going to get one of these new limited effects, but simply on an older hat that will be unboxed much less frequently, so it will be much more desirable. Hats like the Patriot Peak, the Tundra Top, and even now the hat out of hell will still be great unboxes since they're all class with a new effect, but will be unboxed much less than something like the Brother in Blue, which is also all class but in the newest case, since more people are going to be opening the new cases as opposed to older ones. So what I took is the Tough Break cosmetic case. The Tough Break cosmetic case guarantees 5 possible unusuals. The Berlin Brain Bowl and the Hat to Kill For are the only unusuals in this case that will not be all class, with the remaining items being the Chill Chulo, the Patriot Peak, and the Well Wrapped Hat. Of course, in unusual trading, it's generally considered that, for the most part, all class hats are more desirable than single class hats. People would rather have an unusual they can wear on every class than just one. There is of course a few exceptions, but generally this is the case. But with 3 out of 5 of the potential unusuals from this case being all class, this is why the Tough Break case is such a favourite amongst keen unboxers. A few honourable mentions would be the Rainy Day cosmetic case and the Crimson Cash cosmetic case, both of which are a little bit cheaper but still have some very good unusual potential in there. And I imagine in a few years time that the summer 2023 case will be a good case to unbox. There's a lot of nice items in there that can be unusual. That Brothers in Blue is a great cosmetic. I imagine that in a few years time with a nice future limited effect will be pretty good. Just right now, I just don't believe they're worth unboxing. There's so many items going to be unboxed that if you're unboxing just for profit, it's really not a good idea. So that's the science behind it, but ultimately the chance of an item being an unusual is going to be the same, regardless of what case you open. However, if you can increase the chances of an unusual being on an all class, or furthermore a desirable hat, then it's definitely worth changing those odds in my opinion. Although, unboxing's still a bad idea. Don't do it.